sure all the scales is off like that, right? Real simple. Look, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just take this and I'm getting ready to score, right? We don't want to cut it all the way down. We just want to open this up because we want to get a little bit of flavor in there, right? All right, so then once you score it this way, you just want to score it the other way. So again, if you guys pay attention, you know what I mean? If you just really look at this, you'll figure out what I'm doing is I'm getting sort of the flavor reach down inside the meat, right?
What's up, everybody? It's the social media manager, and Ted asked me to talk you through how to fillet an American red snapper. So let's try it. First, you're gonna cut right behind the head of the red snapper, and then you're gonna use your really sharp knife, like really sharp knife. Make a guideline, a shallow one, along the spine. From there, you're gonna follow the guideline across the ribs of the fish and making really long strokes. So we don't wanna look like we butchered the fillet. We want a nice, beautiful red snapper fillet because there's really nothing better. So Ted's cutting through right there, and now you've got a fillet on a half shell.
And then I drizzle a little bit of olive oil on it. I like this olive oil from Fresh Pressed Farms. It's made here in Georgia, it's cold pressed, and the spout makes it to where you don't use too much olive oil. Then I like to go in with some avocado oil and throw all my seasonings in there, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, some...
Now we just want to get some. This part right here is pretty much self-explanatory, right? You just want to brush it, get it all in between. You know why? Because we finna season, and we coming with the seasoned flour. All right, then you just want to flip it over, and we're gonna do the same thing. It's okay if you lose a little bit of it. It's really about just making sure you got enough binder on there so that when you put that seasoning in there, it stays in there. And we want it to adhere into the meat, right? All right, so now, look, I'm gonna take a little bit of the garlic powder, right? And I just come over the top like this, put my hand under here because I want to open it up, get a little bit inside of the, you know, where I scored it. All right, and then I come with just a little bit of my all-purpose, you know, on here like this, and I got it. We ain't done yet, right? But I just want to get some of this on here because this is inside of my flour also. This is what gives it the taste, but we want it to get inside there. That way when we eat this, we want it to be good, folks.
What does that mean? Well, it means that the skin is still on one side of the fish or the fillet. You can see he's doing the same thing on the other side, really long strokes, following that guideline all across the fish. And then at the end, now you got two beautiful fillets, but let's say you don't want them on the half shell. Get you a longer knife, make a cut so that you can get in between the skin and the fillet, and then just pull it through, exactly like that. And now you've got a beautiful fillet.
At different stores, girl, and I could not find them, so we had to do what we had to do. Pour your mixture all over your veggies, give it a nice toss, do a taste test.
Take that off. The flesh, you know, of our snapper, right? So look, I'm gonna do it this way first, just so you guys can see it, because you know why? I want to get a little bit in the inside too, right? And we can do it two ways. You can do it this way, right? Or you can just drop it in there. But I like to do it this way because I like to get inside the little scores, you know? We want it to be nice and crispy, you know? And then I'm gonna just drop it on there. Then I'm gonna shake off the excess. Real simple, folks. This is the part you guys all been waiting for. Look, I just shake it, get anything I can off of there, right? Grab him like this, and I add him just like this.
They also have a thing called wings, apparently. If you identify where the hinge of the jaw is on the fish, you can cut the gills away from it, cut the gills off of it, and then you've got what is called a wing, which is basically the collarbone of red snapper. Apparently it's delicious, so if you haven't tried it, you've got to. There you go.
You can see the difference. It's got bigger eyes and these beautiful reddish orange, almost golden scales. Compared to the American red snapper most people are familiar with, this one has a little bit more depth. It's gonna be firmer, it's gonna have a nice clean taste, and has a rich, almost buttery finish. It just melts in your mouth. When it comes to cooking, I like to keep it simple. Roast it whole, throw it on the grill, or you can pan sear the fillets with olive oil, lemon, garlic, and fresh herbs. You really don't need to do too much to it.
So once we reach our desired, temperature, right? Take this and just go ahead and put it on a sheet. Now you guys, if you want to, you can cut the tail off. I'll leave the tail on there, which I should have said earlier. Just makes it easier for me to hold it when I'm first putting it in the inside, the grease.
How bad is it?
It's not bad. You'll be fine.